Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a couple of weeks since I actually recorded a video and put it out. I've mostly been going through footage from that RC 4-wheel drive Southwest Scale comp out in Utah. And I wanted to show you guys the TTC footage of this truck. But I also wanted to use this video to show you just how everything went on the truck. Thanks to everybody who helped participate, as well as some things that are going on here in the shop and things like that. So, getting right into the truck. It did great out there. It didn't touch the dirt until the very first course. I didn't test it. I trusted myself and Howard as far as how this thing got built. Even though it was a super crunched deadline, I trusted that it would work. Couldn't have been happier. The truck did as well as I could have wanted it to, and I was really happy with how everything went. So I wanted to just thank everybody who helped get this thing together and how everything went. Starting at the bottom, going up. I ran the Baja Claw TTC tires, RC 4-wheel drive supplied tires. Inside of those, I was running those Crawler Innovation foams and the nice closed cell foam, waterproof. I didn't have to worry about tearing them down after the event because I was beat from the weekend. That whole thing I was just tired. So those things worked great. I was running a stiffer foam than a lot of the guys crawling just because I like to do the go fast stuff and I like to kind of have that mix, but they still did great. Mini Rubicon was an all rock crawling course. Made it through that without much of an issue. You'll see footage from that in this video. Kind of going up from there, of course, all the Vanquish stuff. These Vanquish parts were proven from previous builds, so that made things a little bit easier as far as that went. The Rock Jock axles, obviously, I love the style of them. I love the durability of them, and they just have worked for me since I built them quite a while ago. Is coming up from there. The Super Shafty sent me these Velvet Kyosho shocks. And those things they're still so smooth, even after how gritty this rest of this truck is from that super fine Utah sandy, muddy, nasty dirt. These shocks are still super smooth. They did fantastic in the rocks. For the Ultra 4 stuff, I'm definitely going to stiffen them up though. Right now they have a 20 weight oil. I'm going to go to a 30 weight oil and a heavier spring. Right now it likes to tripod a little bit and really get on the throttle. But they still did fantastic, and they're super smooth, especially with those comp caps on top. So they have a ball end on each end that shock can articulate whichever way it needs to, and there's no bind with a bushing or anything like that. So huge help there. Coming up, of course, they're all attaching to that Wraithzilla chassis by Lou at Wraithzilla, and I can't say thanks to Lou enough for getting me this thing out. Loving the chassis though. It's a lot of fun. One thing I also am going to do is I'm going to be doing a side-by-side here real quick of the Wraithzilla chassis as well as my 1.9 Ultra 4 chassis back there, just because I really want to show those things side by side. I'm loving the two trucks. That 1.9, man, that might be my favorite right now. I don't know yet, but I'm having a lot of fun with both of them. So coming up through there, of course, the Super Shafty transmission inside was fantastic. The only thing that I had all weekend after the TTC, Monday I spent almost all day crawling at Pioneer Park there in St. George, Utah, and just an absolute blast. One thing that finally, my casualty for the whole weekend was that silty, super fine, gritty mud got in and ate a bearing up on my output. And what that ended up doing is just building a ton of heat. It didn't fail or anything like that, but it built a ton of heat. And I picked up the truck one time and I could feel that front drive shaft was crazy hot. So I ended up, that's the only thing all weekend is I've got at least one seized bearing, or not. If it's not seized, it's almost seized. So the entire truck will get a full tear down, and then I'll replace all the bearings in the whole truck with Fast Eddie's bearings just to make sure that everything's good to go. It just needs a good cleaning because there's just dirt and sand everywhere. There's Fast Eddie things. But then again, more LLC, the light bars up top and in the rear. You couldn't miss them when they were on. Crazy bright. 600 lumens, which is like 6 times one of the brightest light bars you can buy normally off the shelf. And then I, of course, put that 4400 light bar in the rear because it's just too cool not to have. I do want to take you guys into the shop though and kind of go over a couple of things sitting in there and just show you what's going on and hopefully what we'll be getting to soon.
All right, first of all, the first thing you might notice is that the shop is slightly cleaner. Now, not completely clean because it's still cluttered, but I have been actually getting in here. You can see my floor. Again, here's the two Wraithzilla, or the Mattzilla builds, the 1.9 and the 2.2, and I will be going over both of those in their own video, kind of comparing the two. So look forward to that here soon, because I'm really looking forward to doing that. Now, everything in here is getting a little bit cleaned up and organized, putting tools away. I've got these Klingon racks that I've been fighting to find the perfect place for. So now that I tore out that shelf, I think I found a couple of places where I'm going to put them, because I would like to gain some more storage because I'm running out of room. Now, finally, I had a pile of material sitting there on the floor for I don't know how long, but today Howard dropped off to me a new material rack that he built. Now I've got a steel, stainless steel, aluminum sheeting, steel sheeting, and then some scrap all separated out. So thanks again to Howard for doing that. And still, there's plenty of stuff that needs to be organized and put where it needs to be put. But this side of the shop is what has not been cleaned yet. And there's just crap sitting everywhere. But that will all come soon, and I also hope to get my CNC running again soon, my little TAG CNC mill. One other thing is I forgot to get to the monthly giveaway this month, so I will get back to that. Also, this is the whole kit that I'll be giving away from Screw Loose Hardware. It's a cap head, button head, and black oxide steel coating, as well as a little pit map there. So he's going to give all of those away, and I'll be getting to that here very soon. Again, it was just a crazy month, but beyond that, a couple of other little projects running around the shop that we'll get to very soon. But I know you guys want to see running footage, so here we'll get to it now, and you guys can see exactly how the TTC Wraithzilla ended up doing. So that's all I got for now, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, your Facebook post. Do it. Yeah. A couple of back up, give her hell. Yeah!
No, Daddy, no! Don't watch the rocks, stand on the rocks. They will fall. Rock it.
Go!
Go! Bomb her down! Put a bright light to it.
Yeah, the ultra 4 lights is actually really cool right now. 3 minutes, driver.
Alright, I need some help with you here, Louie.
Watch that rock right there.
Take me out.
Let us work it. Good on it, Harley. 40 seconds left.
Go.
I got time, hurry!
Spot right there.
Harley,
Hey, pitch. You're good. Yeah, and gag reflex. I got that one. Go.